Hi friends, get ready with me using high-end makeup products, and we're also going to be talking about some things I've never talked about on the internet before, so buckle up and yeah, let's go. Let's just start. So I'm gonna start with primer. This is the One Size Beauty. This is the Secure the Sweat, and I'm just gonna like put it all over, and I just realized I forgot my other ring light. Welcome. I'm still figuring it out, but at least I figured out that to turn the camera, you know, I'm so used to TikTok. By the way, follow me on TikTok and Instagram and all the other places because everything seems up in the air. Okay, so I always do primer first. I really like this one because I'm an oily girl, and this one I feel like helps control the oil. And then I like to move on to pomade, brow pomade, and this one is by KVD, and I like the brow pomade. She's a little crusty, dusty, dried out, but I will not get rid of her. Okay, so let's talk crazy while I do this brow pomade. So a lot of you may, like I said, a lot of you may know me from TikTok and stuff, and I never talked about this. I never talked about this on there. Maybe like on my lives and stuff, but we're just going to talk about it today. So I've lived many lives. I have been a behavioral therapist. I have 3 degrees, 2 undergrads and a master's degree. Do I use them? No. And but before all that, when I was a teenager, if you hear my kittens meowing, I'm sorry, or maybe you like that, I don't know. I was a circus performer. Yes, I was. And also, yeah, so like let's just talk about that for a second. So I want to say I was 13, I remember that, and there's a place called TSNY, New York. It's a circus school / trapeze school that's in Boston, but it's also in New York and like LA and New York and Boston and DC, Washington DC. And it used to be at this location called Jordan's Furniture. They've since closed. Move on to Foundation, the Anastasia Luminous Glow, Beverly Hills Luminous Glow Foundation. And I saw it, wanted to try it. I think I was at some event and they were letting people do it for like free, like a free swing. Tried it, fell in love with it, and begged my parents to like sign me up for like a 2-hour-long class. And by the grace of everything, they let me, and I just fell more in love with it. So that became my passion, my hobby, and might I add, this is like flying trapeze, you know, like acrobats that do like the flips in the air. Yeah. And also I really like, I love Anastasia Hillsbach. Speak. This one is like a Lumi. We're gonna jump all over the place because that's how my brain works. It's kind of like a circus. It's very on brand with me. Yeah, it's like it kind of gives like a luminous glow. So if you're like a glowy girl, and it's like medium coverage. Anyways, back to circus stuff. I don't think we left that topic. Anyways, so yeah, so I started doing the classes, you know, here and there. It was very expensive, and you know, I was like 13, 14. So like my parents, yeah, so like, you know, shit's expensive, and that's an expensive hobby. But it made me happy, and so gratefully my parents, yeah, let me do it and like was paying for it. And then I signed up for, where's my concealer? One Size Beauty. I love this stuff. I love One Size Beauty. Watch how full coverage it is. So I started doing these like workshops, and they were like 8 weeks, and then at the end they would do this like big show at the end, and you would basically just like practice for 8 weeks, and then you would basically just like show off your skills that you've been practicing for the 8 weeks, because it was like an 8-week thing. So I loved it. It was on Tuesdays, I remember that, and when I got like pretty good at it, low key, like not to toot my own horn. And yeah, I want to say I was about like my prime era with like the with like the with this all with like the shows and like the all this. I want to say I was like 16, 17. That's when I started doing it, because I would do it here and there when I was 13 and 14, but then it got more serious when I was like 16, 17. And then I would do like the intensive summer camps, and that involved I need a punch. Oops. That involved like, it was basically, I don't know, I just did summer camps there. So then, and then it got more intense, and I applied for another camp called CIRCUS. It's called CIRCUS, and basically you go away, kind of this, what is happening with my forehead? Hang on, let me fix that. You basically go away up in Vermont for 2 weeks, and you would practice for 2 weeks, and then again there'd be a big show, kind of giving same vibes. But eventually I did that for like 2 or 3 summers, and then I got accepted to Roadshow, which is a troupe that travels around New England. I still don't know what's happening. I also don't know how to edit, so welcome. We're just gonna figure it out. Normally that does not happen. It's probably because it's like winter, I don't know, or maybe it's my dirty brushes, we don't know. So I got accepted to Roadshow, and this would be an application. Like, you would have to fill out documents, you'd have to like fill out like forms and all these different things to get accepted into the camp. Now, to get accepted into Roadshow, and like there's a bigger like division called like the actual CIRCUS, which travels like, that was the biggest one, so I was the one like below that. But I can do tightrope, I can walk on a tightrope, I can ride a unicycle, I can juggle on a unicycle. I don't know about today, but yeah, there's a lot of things that I can do, including flying trapeze, still don't know what's going on, swinging trapeze. I can do, you name it, I can probably do it. Skill levels will just vary, and I'm just not sure what's going on here. This is like taking a long time. I don't know what's going on with the makeup. But yeah, so we're just gonna do this. Yeah, and so it was my hobby, my passion, my everything. I've flown at all of the locations except for the New York locations. What is wrong? It's pilling. It normally doesn't do that. Anyways, we're just gonna ignore that part and keep talking about circus things while my makeup is looking circusy. So I've flown at the DC location. Anytime I took a vacation, I was like, I gotta go to the rig. Which is what circusy, which is what the trapeze is called. My main thing is the flying trapeze. So yeah, I flew at the DC one, then went to the one in LA. That one's outdoors, which is really nice. This is the Tarte Sculpt Tape Contour Wand, and I just like to make sure it's get her going there. And yeah, it's like my passion. I've taken breaks from it. Oh, and the Vegas one, can't forget the Vegas one. So fast forward a few years, and I moved to Las Vegas, Nevada, and I want to give this whole thing well, not the reason I moved to Vegas, but when I just figured, when in Vegas, may as well try out the rig there. So I went, and they get a lot of tourists there. So when they found me, like, I signed up for a workshop, and like I was going like twice a week, and then they like were saying that I'm gonna be in their shows, and then which could eventually lead to Circus LA, like the biggest circus in the freaking world, I want to say. They have tons of shows, the best performers, and they said if they were gonna hire me and like do all this and this and this, and like, basically work with me. And I thought my dreams were coming true because that's always what I wanted to do. Or like, that's one of the things I always try a different beauty sponge. What I always wanted to do. And, yeah. Then, the world shut down. Conveniently, I say with sarcasm, just as they were about to give me that offer. So, then I stopped doing it, kind of. I haven't gone back, since, which is really sad to me. I still have faith. I know that I can still do it, but I just need somewhere to practice. Okay, so for blush, liquid blush, we're going to use the Say Beauty blush in this shade. Probably should be telling you this. Do blush in the shade Poppy. It's like a sunsetty vibe. Just watch. I like to put it like right here. And I like clown makeup, you know, because it goes along with the circus theme, kind of. So, yeah, I haven't really like practiced since. I would love to. I know I could still do it because I did it for so long and it was a passion of so long. I'd probably have to get rid of my nails, which I would chop these right off. If you told me right now I could practice, I would absolutely 1,000% just go right on ahead and chop these off and yeah, and do that because that's how much I love and miss it. I was expecting that story to take a little bit longer to tell. Am I missing anything? I don't know. But anyways, we'll carry on. Dibs Beauty. It stands for Desert Island Beauty Status, which I really like. And it's called Good Life Gold because we're living the good life. And it looks like this. And this goes like over, you can use it for your face or you can use it for your body. For your body as well. Bear with me. All right, yeah, and let's see, yeah, like, I learned a lot, I practiced a lot, like, because it's there's a lot of versatility within the circus, you know, like, there's the Russian swing, which is the one where you go, and then they jump off. I haven't tried that, but, like, there's the wheel of, I call it the hamster wheel, but like I got to try that. And there's so many people that are like willing to teach you other things. I mean, sometimes you have to sign up, which is fine. But sorry, my nose. And also I love this One Size Beauty powder, but unfortunately I can't use it under my eyes because it's a little dark. That was my fault though. So we're just gonna go right on ahead with the My Lorac setting powder. I don't even know if they're a brand anymore, but I do love them. I do love this powder. And yeah, Rollabola I can do, which is walking on a ball. I also really like the tightrope. Adagio, which is like when two people like do acrobatics together. See how mattifying this is? I feel like I have to sneeze, but yeah, so yeah, I wish I could still practice. Talking about all this makes me like really want to practice, and I actually own a unicycle. It just needs to like, I need to fix the wheel on it. Okay, another product that's not, this is KVD or Kat Von D. This is like an ancient archive, but it's the only like high-end bronzer that I have, and you can tell she is very loved. And yeah, we're just gonna find a little bronzing brush here and put some on. Talking about all this makes me want to fix the wheel on the unicycle and find I like to start like down here and then go up with the bronzer because I use like swirling motions. You don't want to go down because we want to lift the face. We don't want to bring her down. But yeah, I need to fix the wheel on my unicycle, which probably wouldn't take much more. I could just buy a new unicycle. I don't know which would be cheaper. See? But yeah, if you have any questions about it, or it's probably on my Instagram, somewhere, long time ago. last time I practiced was March 2020, literally days, probably the day before the world shut down. I loved it. It was my passion, my hobby. How many times am I going to say that? I don't know. CIRCUS. This is, I can't pronounce the shade name, but there it is if you're curious. And yeah, I would do it back in a heartbeat. And I probably will. I need to fix my unicycle. Look how pretty this is. And CIRCUS and Say Beauty are clean beauty brands. In case you're a clean beauty girl. Oh, I wanted to use 2 blushes. Highlighters. Okay. Cool. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to use this blush. I also wanted to use 2. Hold on, because I couldn't decide. So CIRCUS. And then we have the House Labs one, which is, look at how pretty. House Labs. This is Lady Gaga's brand. Fire Opal. And I don't even know if the camera's going to do its justice, but we got to use both because this one's a more orangey tone one. This could be a highlighter or a blush, you know? Okay, so we're just going to give sunset vibes, you know? Sunset vibes. We like sunset vibes. And yeah. Next is the Cookie Highlighter, which is a fan favorite. What shade is this? We don't know. I don't know. It's probably somewhere on here. Trying to think of what else I don't know. I could talk about it for days, but like, I would get really nervous before performing, but afterwards, oh, Spanish web. It's called the Spanish web when you swing around, on a rope. I can do that. That shit hurts. There's something called straps, which is when you go, I don't like that one. You have to like go up and these straps are wrapped around your arms, and then you go up. Not for me. Not for Stacy. That's way too painful. Spanish web is also very painful, and it requires a lot of ab strength, which your girl does not have entirely. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, what's next? Yeah, just bear with me. This is a new. We're gonna use this Milk Makeup. This is an eyelash primer, but also what are we gonna use for? Hold on, we gotta pick a KVD liquid liner. Do I have a high-end luxury brand? I don't think I have wasting time here. Oh, I do have Urban Decay pencil liner. I don't know if I have a Sephora one. That's good enough. Okay, so before we we gotta make sure we do our makeup in the proper order, and not chaotically. Okay, so we're gonna use the Urban Decay pencil liner, and this white shade it's just gonna help your eyes like pop and stuff, you know. I like to put it like right to where like the iris is. Dang, I really wish I remembered to bring in my other light. Oh well, we're learning. You know what they say, mistakes make you learn. I forget. Don't quote me. Alright, here we go. And this is the Sephora one. And this one's a little bit sparkly. Like if you get up close, you'll see little sparkles, or I don't know. But yeah. Yep, and that's how you do the eyeliner. That's how I do my eyeliner. Okay, now we can do, and then what was I thinking? We gotta do Too Faced. This is Shadow Insurance. It's just supposed to help your eyeshadow stay on just a little bit longer and maybe make the colors a little bit more bold. So we're gonna put that all over there and blend it all in. And then sometimes I like to like take a little bit of a brush too, just to make it look nice. But yeah, how many times am I gonna say that as well? See, I don't know how to edit, so like TikTok, like, it's a different ballpark over here, so we're learning. I'm probably gonna rewatch this video, maybe, like, down the line, and then be like, wow, hopefully I've come farther. Okay, Sigma Beauty, this is the new mod palette. Love their holographic shades. They have so many, it also comes with a brush. They have so many, like, mattes, shimmers, holographic shades, and this palette is giving Valentine's Day, but, yeah. We're gonna just go right on in with shade Sophisticated, which I am not. Just kidding, I am. I can't be. So what I like to do is we're gonna blend this into the crease of the eye. Just like this. Also, oh, speaking of makeup, I like for the shows, I would do everybody's makeup, or not all of them, but like I would do crazy makeup, and then the other girls would want me to do theirs, so I'd be like, oh, absolutely. So probably can't even see me. Oh my gosh, that looks really dark. But yeah, if I say take a shot every time I say but yeah, they would love it when I would do their like makeup before the shows and everything. So that was fun. I enjoyed that very much. And it's a dual-ended brush. We love that. We're gonna put a little bit of this shade called Vintage right on the top of the eye. We're just gonna do dabbing and swiping motions. Get a little bit more for the other side, you know. I have that song, I Can Buy Myself Flower. I'm also gonna do ASL on this channel, American Sign Language, and I had a dream last night in American Sign Language. Like we were talking to each other, like the people in the dream, in sign language. And now we're gonna go into the shade Grunge. Can you see? Probably not, because I forgot my other light. And a normal person that knows how to edit would just stop the video and like, you know, be able to edit that in, but we're not there yet. And when I say yet, when you don't know how to do something, don't say you don't know how to do it. Say you don't know how to do it yet. Because one day you will. Because one day you will. And then we're going to tap a little bit more into Grunge. And I'm also using that other side of the brush. And then watch. Ready? That's basically what goes on in my brain all day long. All right. And there she is, a nice glammed up look. But wait, we're not done there. We are going to get a new brush because that one's covered in brown products. And then we're going to use the shade called Hot or Holt. I don't know how to say it, but there she is. She's the lightest, sparkliest one. We're going to put her right here. I just really love Sigma Beauty palettes. They're so beautiful. This is the shimmers. Like, this is the holographics. You probably can't see it because hashtag missing light. But I'm going to make sure I remember it next time. And you can also hit it with the brow bone. Hit it with the brow bone. Have I gotten any injuries from being in the circus? A couple, but, like, they were more minor. I have, like... I'm pretty sure now that I'm older, I have something wrong with like my shoulder or like scapula. That makes me sound old, but it doesn't really bother me too much. And then we're gonna blend it with this fluffy brush and blend, just marry it all together, ordain it all together. Okay, and now we're gonna hit it with some setting spray. This is the Milk. This is the Pore Eclipse, and now this one is a little temperamental. You gotta kind of, it has a nice fine mist, but like it kind of comes out funny sometimes. Okay, that's enough. And then we're gonna let it dry. Sometimes I have it when I'm prepared. I have a fan. I had torn cartilage in my left elbow from flying trapeze, and I don't know if it's attributed to this today, but like sometimes my elbows get stuck. And I talked to other gymnasts, and this apparently happens to them as well. And yeah, so sometimes my elbow gets stuck and it kind of creeps people out. I have to like warn them. I have to like bang it back into place. But other than that, it was pretty much smooth sailing, you know. I don't know, I was lucky. Some people get really hurt. I've seen people get 911 had to get called, and unfortunately people had to get taken away off stretchers, but that was rare. Luckily, all right, we got a little bit of fallout problem. Hold on, what? Of course, when I want to make a video, it comes out all funny. Okay, we're just gonna, I would a spoolie. I don't see a spoolie, so yeah, we're just gonna skip that part, or maybe we won't because it's kind of important. But yeah, but like that stuff's rare. Or at least from I'm sure people have gotten very hurt. You just gotta work with troops that practice a lot of safety measures and everything, and don't take tricks out of lines, which means like you're usually attached to like a harness, KVD tattoo liner, wing liner, and this is what we're gonna do for that after we just blend it just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Okay, ready for the wing? We're gonna go at the corner of the eye, go up, and then down, and always look down while you're doing winged eyeliner. You can make it as big or as little as your heart desires, and then I like to finish it off like that. Other side. So let me know what more types of videos you want to see, like ASL, American Sign Language, that's what it stands for. And I was thinking about doing like songs, like ASL. I don't know how to describe it. Like I would, instead of singing a song, I would just sign it for you guys. I think everybody should know at least a little bit of sign language. I think it's important, and it supports our sometimes nonverbal speakers or non-auditory hearers, or just everybody that uses it. Okay, now it's time for lash primer, the Milk Makeup Kush Lash Primer, and it is white. And this just helps like extend your lashes. I am gonna put on like false lashes, I think, today too, just because I like to be extra. But I'm just showing off the expensive makeup that I have. Oh gosh, we got a lot of pilling happening today. Oh, maybe that means I need to like wash my makeup brushes and not be a ratchet. Anyways, if you have any questions about it, or let me know what other kind of videos you want me to do. I love makeup. Dollar Tree, drugstore, anything that's a makeup product that I can put on my face. I want it. I need it. I love it, and I will use it, and I will review it. If you want reviews, if you want, yeah, really anything. I am down to do anything. Now we need the Benefit Fan Fast mascara. This is a tubing mascara, and I like it because it lengthens the lashes, and also when you take it off, it's a little bit easier because like the tubes, it's like coats your lashes. Wow, the lighting is so horrendous. I am so sorry. But it's supposed to like break off instead of like you having to rub it off. But yeah. I have a brilliant idea. I could move this desk over to the window, which is right there, but this is an apartment building, and I don't know if there's not much sun at my house. I usually film my videos here, but the other videos that you guys have been seeing, like the Dollar Tree ones and like the other drugstore ones or whatever, those were filmed at my house, and my desk is faced at the window where there's ample sunlight. Okay, there it is, if you can see it, because lighting. Okay, so while that dries, we're gonna do some lip liner. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I've had her for eons. I literally hold on to her. Oh, it's like nothing compares. I mean, there's things that kind of compare to this. This is like one of the products that I say is unmatched. Like, it's so creamy. It glides right on. It's so precise. The pigment is on point. Like, there's a couple that are kind of similar. Like, get the job done. But this is a product that I really, really like. Okay, now we could do Fenty or we can do Too Faced for lipstick. We're gonna do, I think, Too Faced in the shade Buttercream. Okay, and then what? You can kind of do an ombre lip. Okay. So it's looking like this. And now we have gloss. The Jeffree Star gloss. This is called the gloss. It's in the shade Body Count. And we're going to just go like this. And I love his form. I really want to try more of his stuff. This is the only thing I own by Jeffree Star, which is a shame because I love it. And I really like what he stands by, and I like how he appears to really care about his customers and the quality of his products. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills like loose eyeshadow pigment, and I just like to pop a little bit of this in the corner of the eyes just to give it a little brightening up. And I've been doing this since before the dawn of time. I'm considered that I'm the one that invented that. I don't know if that's true, but I was doing it. I was doing it before it was a thing, because I remember I didn't see any. I was my own. I feel like it was my own idea. I don't know. The jury's still out on that one. Okay, now we're gonna do lashes. We're gonna do these ones. I bought these over a year ago. Can you see them? The Michaela and Glam Lights lashes. I bought these over a year ago, and waiting for a special occasion to like use them, because I literally yeah. And then today's the day. Consider yourself special because I'm using them today. So they look like this, and now we're using Sweet Lash Glue, which I didn't know up until recently, which is a name brand. The only thing I don't like about it is I prefer a black liner. I'm sorry, a black glue, because it kind of matches my eyes, my eyeliner. Okay, now we're gonna like wait 30 to like 90 seconds for that to like dry, because we want it to be nice and tacky. And we're gonna and then we're gonna plop that into place. And it is hot as heck in this apartment building. All right, and then I really should do the other one too, but I'm impatient and I don't know how to edit, and I'm sure you don't want to sit here watch me put on glue for like 90 seconds. So we're just gonna hope for the best. So ready? Watch. Ready? Oh yeah. Oh, a nice thin Michaela. This is one of the first. Well, I have a couple lip oils by her. Okay, so that one on nice. Okay. Now we got one more. It has a nice thin band. I really like that. Okay. And we got one more to go. So what more interesting things can I say in the last 30 seconds? So yeah, I used to be a circus performer, and I miss it. Maybe I'll fix my, if you want me to fix my unicycle wheel, and you want to see more circus videos, maybe I'll post those. Or you could go way back on my Instagram and see them, because I don't really talk about it too much. All right, there it is. But go follow me on Instagram, Instagram, TikTok, all the other platforms. I just have 3 right now. I have Facebook too, but I'm not really like on there that much. Okay, ready? This is also a lash tutorial, I guess, you know? It's a modge podge of things over here because I have many interests. So I also do crafts. I also like crafts, shopping. We like it all over here. Yeah, very versatile. Okay, circus brain. Okay. And then, whoa, I almost knocked over my coffee. And then we're just gonna go in again and with the Benefit Fan Fest, because I think I only did one eye. But yeah, go follow me on all those other things. And if you watch the whole video, comment like a circusy theme or a fish, just to be random. I love you. Thank you for watching. Here's the final look. Hopefully you can see it without the lighting. I will remember it. Oh, I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.